Hello, witches. Are we ready to get even weirder in Aquarius season? I am. So I thrifted this. I love it. I love it. Okay, so it's very Aquarius. Okay, so I am going to do the astrology intuitive divination overview for Aquarius Sun Moon Rising. So if you're an Aquarius Sun Moon Rising, this video is for you. Okay, so I got the Tatianas, the fortune cards. I got the tarot. I got moonology. I got oracle, crystals, angels, goddess, gods, ton of stuff. So I'm going to put it all together for you guys for a little overview of this year to come. All right, so the Tatianas, like I had mentioned in Capricorn season, they're not these very artsy cards, but I'm going to show you so you can kind of get a visual. This is a coffin, clouds, fish, owl, sun, flowers, and clover. So we got a mixture of negative and positive here, but it feels okay. Like the tarot and the Tatianas are kind of playing off each other in the moonology, so I kind of get a feel of what's happening here. Right off the bat, there is a need for the death of an old mindset. So the coffin, it is a death, but it's a death of a mindset of negative thinking. So that's what needs to happen. And I feel it strongly around money because we have the fish here. So it definitely feels like negative thinking around money, and all you're doing is blocking that abundance and prosperity from flowing in. And it's like very Gemini mind chatter energy. Like it feels very mind chattery. But the fact that you have the sun and the clover and the flowers tells me that you have so much luck and prosperity coming. This is a silver lining, okay? So whatever is happening when it comes to finances, it's going to play out. Trust that it's going to play out for your highest good. You just have to kind of switch that mindset. And it's funny because I actually had a conversation the other day with somebody about it, and I needed a little reminder for myself for getting out of a negative mindset and what I've been doing and what I've been doing for a while, but I just needed to like kick myself in the ass and do it again, is that when you get a negative thought, just automatically try and bring in that positive thought, and it's not going to feel natural. It's just practice. It's just every time it happens, when you acknowledge that thought, because we're human beings and we're going to have negative thoughts, just nip it and turn it around and bring in that positive energy for that balance, okay? Because it's definitely mind chatter and negative thinking around money that needs to end for Aquarius to bring in whatever is meant to come in. And it's around money, it's around work, it's around love. It's so much prosperity and like luck. It's like it wants to come in, but you are your own block right now. The flowers help overturn the negativity as well, like the clovers and like the sun. So it's like you have the ability to do this. It's just, are you going to do it? It's up to you. Do you want to bring in all that prosperity? Do you want that change? Do you want to let go of this like negative thinking? And for some, I feel it may be around an old part of your life that you still haven't let go of. It could be a heartbreak. It could be someone that did you wrong, whether it was a partner or a friend, whatever that was. It feels like strong lingering feelings in the heart chakra, okay? And the clover asks that you put away unnecessary worries and concerns and just trust in the gods, the universe, trust that it has our best interest at heart, but we also have to have our best interest at heart, okay? So it's definitely negative thinking, 100%. That's what the Tatianas want you to know. Now I got a bunch of tarot. So, and like I was just saying in the Tatianas, so we got the Five of Pentacles. So it's picking up a lot on money, and a lot of these cards came out in reverse. So I have a bunch of notes here as well. But it definitely feels like that struggle, like that chaotic energy, just like very, very, very mind chattery. Like that's what it feels like. It's like not able to find your ground, your grounding, not able to find that peace of mind right now, but trust that it is coming. But it's up to you to put in a little bit of work and a little bit of mindset shifting here. And maybe it's adding daily routines to your morning. Like I have my rituals. So when I wake up in the morning, I know because the world is really heavy right now. We're all dealing with a lot of shit right now. So when I wake up in the morning, my normal is I get up like super early, 5:30 or around 5:30. I have my lemon water. I get outside. I get a breath of fresh air. I go on Awaken the Divine, which holds me accountable to make sure I know the energy of the day, do my journaling, do my affirmations, say like what I'm grateful for, meditate and have my grounding mat on my feet, because I can't get out and walk barefoot right now because it's winter and I'm just not doing it, right? So I got a grounding mat. So definitely imbalance of chakras happening here as well. And like I said, it definitely feels like there might be a focus on the heart chakra. I probably will grab the chakra deck as well. I haven't shuffled those, but I think I'm going to do that for you guys as well. And it definitely feels like money, because this came out in reverse, and that is like a delay around money. So it's like somebody is definitely worrying about making ends meet and like living, you know, not even paycheck to paycheck at this point. And I feel that. I mean, we all feel that, right? It's like the world is making it really hard for us to get ahead, especially if we focus on all the negative around us, right? It just drags you down. So that's where it's like a mindset shift, because I truly believe, and I've had so many experiences to prove that what I feel is right, that the law of attraction is so powerful. And if you can just have a mindset shift, like it can just change your whole day around. I mean, guys, I basically got threatened online today, witches belong in ditches, and I'm still like, you know, I don't like how I feel about that, but I don't want to live in fear and have some cowardly whatever who, you know, is just being on the internet and saying things on the internet. And fine, I can let this go, like in my mind, but I don't like it, right? So it's just like that mindset. If I was to sit here all day and dwell in this when there's like really nothing more I can do, I've done what I need to do on my end as of now. And right now it's just letting go and letting the universe do its thing, right? And that's what we need to do, because it wants you to let go of any unnecessary worry and concern and trust that the universe is going to help you, and it's going to have your best interest, like I said, because totally around a delay of money. And then we got the Hermit, so it's in reverse. So it's like a lot of fear and a lot of caution. It's like Aquarius are known to be rebels. They're the rebels of the zodiac. They're the big humanitarians. They beat to their own drum. They're not listening to anybody. But this feels like an Aquarius is not really stepping into their power, because they're living in that fear. They're not really in the mindset of like taking like even a calculated risk, is what I feel. And as an Aquarius, I mean, they can be pretty, you know, they can take risk, and it's like usually they end up in a better place, right? Sometimes you got to take a risk, a calculated risk, like, you know, be smart, use your brain. But this energy is very blocked and like you're held back. And then we got the Six of Swords, which is like upside down. So I feel that something has to be released from the heart chakra and the throat chakra. Something needs to be said. This year could be like a declaration. This could be expressing feelings. This could be just getting out and getting off your chest what you need to get off your chest that is causing all this fear and anxiety and you to go into like a recluse energy. It's not what the universe wants for you right now. Like Aquarius season is going to be your season, right? And this starts on January 20th. And we got we also had Pluto going into Aquarius as well. So you guys, like, you're really meant to step into your power during your season, especially, right? And own it and not let things hold you back. So this year is getting something off of your chest. And what I feel is when you have that release, and it feels like a past hurt, when you have that release, it's like you got the world at your fingertips, man. Like, you got the world. It's like you are going to be in your flow. It's just get that off your chest. Like, get it all out. Let it release and see where it takes you. My cat is there, so I'm paying attention. I feel like it was somebody like, or, you know, it's going to be people. Like, there's going to be more of you that are going to resonate than just one. I don't mean to speak, whoa, get on, cute bum. Because this is somebody that is very deceitful. They were lying. Like, this is somebody that wasn't being honest. And it really messed up your life, you know what I mean? Like, you really got in that negative mindset. And I think that if it was a partnership, there was deceit and it's affecting you financially. That's the vibe I'm getting. But we got the Wheel of Fortune too. So much luck, so much luck. It's just, you got to be able to let go. You got to be able to let go of whoever that person, or whether it's a job or a partner or a friend or whatever it is. It's definitely someone that was in your heart, and it's definitely really messing with your flow right now. So 100% I recommend at least focusing on your heart chakra. Your heart chakra is the green heart chakra. Think green foods, think green crystals. Funny, because that candle had a green crystal in it. And it fell out, and it's in here. But it's in here, and it fell out because the wax was dripping. Jade. And it fell out. So, like, I'm feeling heart chakra big time for you guys. You're being your own worst enemy, because once you let go of that anger and resentment, it's like the world, the wheel of fortune, you got everything coming in so quick. It's like boom, 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 all this stuff is happening, okay? And then you got the Tower. So the Tower's in reverse. So it's less severe than if it was upright, okay? But it's still like a very oppressed energy. So this person was holding you back. Like, this person was just holding you back so much in all areas of your life. And the Tower is coming in quick. And you're just like, I'm done with this. And I'm moving forward. I'm stepping into like the King of Pentacles energy. Because owning your power, taking control of your finances, your money. Like, you know what I mean? This is very monetary energy, right? And pity train card, boss. Like, don't get stuck in that mindset. And this is somebody, like, you're gonna have to work hard to get to this. Like, this is not gonna be handed to you. This is somebody that's not putting in the work. You're being like a bit on a pity train and saying like, oh, poor me, that kind of odd. But that is not gonna get you through this. You have to let go of the resentment around whatever this energy is and move into all that is meant for you, because you have so much coming. You have so much coming. All right, so I'm going to do the Goddess card. And we got Ishtar. Ishtar. So she's about communion. Sorry, it's a bit blurry, guys. Communion. Sorry, there we go. I'm going to read this message, actually. So it says, your relationship with the invisible world is being called upon right now as you enter unfamiliar environments and situations. It's time to commune with the Great Goddess, the aspects of the conscious universe in her most collaborative form. The world then becomes your oracle as it opens up and communicates everything you need in the form of signs, omens, and messages. Now is the time to pay attention to synchronicities and those moments when logic and reason fail to give you the full picture. The goddess Ishtar reminds you of the time in her ancient temple when her priestesses served as oracles, communing with the goddess and imparting wisdom to the people who sought guidance. Look at everything in your life as an opportunity for communion, losing the need for self-centeredness, connecting to Source in a sacred, intimate way. You will not pray on your knees as a supplicant. You engage the Great Goddess as a partner in co-creation, participating in the making of worlds. No one needs to rescue you when you act empowered, aware, and awake of the miracle you're a part of. So, owning your finances, owning your own life. This feels like a very controlling energy. And then it's like the oppression, all this, right? Tyranny, that kind of odd. Like, this was somebody that didn't have your best interest. You see it now. You're in your head. Negative thinking. It's probably trauma for some of you as well. I mean, right? The world is pretty heavy right now. But you've got what it takes. You got what it takes to co-create with the universe. And that's what the universe wants for you. Once you can break free and feel that independent energy, like, you won't want to look back, because it's going to be all like amazing. Silver lining. You're going to look back and see the silver lining of why this all happened to you. There's an alignment message I'm going to read as well. When you refuse to see the signs, it can ultimately take you down a path you don't really want to be on. When red flags indicate something is not quite right, it is not a sign to jump in with both feet. It says that it's not for you. This is not yet. This is to be revealed. If you choose to move forward stubbornly, you will find yourself back in an old lesson you've never faced again. So I just had a download, I guess, or a thought. If anybody here has gotten out of, say, a very toxic relationship, and you are, because I feel someone might be connecting with someone new before the time is right, and there's still a lot of trauma, and it could be a trauma bond, and it could be just gravitating the same amount of energy, the same energy towards you as what you did before. So there's a warning here to be mindful if there's any red flags around somebody, if you're dating, or it's a new friend or a new boss or whatever it is. There is a definite warning here, because you could be attracting that energy, especially if you're not in a place where you feel like you're healed and ready to let somebody in, because heart chakra, guys, like, I feel the heart chakra. And it says here, the oracle says this isn't best interest, but I'm going to do it anyway. The truth is that the goddess Ishtar is offering the alignment task for you now. Trust that the wisdom in the universe will provide with perfect form, but in divine timing. This means you might have to wait a while. Reconnect to your partnership with the goddess and trust that you will not be left behind. The connection is at the core of everything. So Ishtar, Ishtar, Ishtar. So that's the message for us here with that. And then we got, you're very close to achieving your goal. So it's like, don't give up, because I feel like it's definitely somebody that is really just getting done with whatever is creating this negativity in your life and just that mind chatter. And it doesn't want you to give up. You're gonna get free of this. You're gonna get free of all this negativity, and you're gonna be in a much better place, and you're gonna have all this good things just gravitating towards you because you're on a higher level of vibration, and that's what you're going to attract. Okay. Prosperity lies ahead. Like, definitely. Just, do you believe you can take control of your life, your income, your finances, everything? Do you believe that you have what it takes? Because you have to believe it, right? And then bring love into the situation. So whatever this is, it's like, be the bigger person, right? Like, do what you got to do to protect your mental health and your peace, but just don't resort to their theories or their actions or the way they go about things, because obviously they're in like a negative place in their life and they are reflecting it and taking it out on other people, is what I feel. So just don't go down the same path as them, and just try and stay, in a really good mindset, and just know that, I did nothing wrong here. It just didn't work out, and I'm walking away, and I'm going to be better off in the long run. Just have that belief and that faith that you deserve more. That's what I'm feeling. Tune out distractions. Just feels like a lot of mind chatter, like maybe a bit of verbal abuse and stuff like that going on as well. Definitely somebody that doesn't have your best interests at heart. Live your soul, not a role. And definitely somebody that's been keeping you held back from living your soul and not your role. Okay. Now, again, I want to just say, like, take what resonates, leave what doesn't. I am sorry that the reading is not on like this like happy, fun note, but the thing is, there is so much good energy, and it sees you like shining your light so bright and attracting all of this good things with just a little shift of the mindset and making a decision that you deserve more and stepping into your power. Stepping into your power, knowing that you got the world at your fingertips and that all the luck is on your side and that anything you want, you can manifest, right? It's just up here. But yeah, shine your light. And then we got Angel of Union. A partnership is blessed and destined for greatness. Now, obviously, this is not the same partnership because I know what I feel here and I know what I feel here. This to me feels, because I pulled this after the fact, this to me feels like once you clear this out and you find yourself more grounded in a better place, there is energy, like I had mentioned, there's love, there's business, there's money, there's so much that wants to come in once you can just make these few little tweaks and changes, because this here is something that is going to come into your life, whether it's business or personal, romantic, I don't know, but it's definitely guided and destined for you. And what you have in your life right now is blocking this. Like, this is destined for greatness. This is where you feel like, wow, why didn't I do that? And why didn't I make that decision? Why didn't I end that relationship? Why didn't I leave that job? Like, this is when this comes in, when this clears out, okay? Now I got a crystal, Angel of Change. You guys can't be fighting change right now. This is like change for the better, okay? So it says, I embrace the changes occurring in my life. I recognize that all changes bring better life situations. I am grateful that the energy flowing through me is in balance. I have a strong physical structure. All parts of my body feel good. And you get orange calcite. So that's a crystal for you guys. It says, are you experiencing major changes that are challenging your emotional state? Okay? Like, I can't make it up. Like, somebody watching needs to hear this. Like, your negative thinking, your mindset is blocking literally everything you want. And you're like, why isn't it coming? What the fuck do I have to do? You are blocking it, okay? Trust in the process of change and honor your feelings. Fear. Unwarranted fear. Like, this is fear and anxiety that is not really justified. It's just, I think, just fear and like anxiety. It's anxiety. And when you recognize it's anxiety, because I've lived with anxiety as long as I can remember. As a child, I had anxiety. And when you live in that mindset, you're just blocking everything, right? So trust in the process and honor your feelings. Not saying to not feel it, but take the time to balance energy. Pay particular attention to health of your nerves, bones, and muscles, okay? Now, I want to get a chakra card because I just want to see what the universe wants to pop out for you guys. I mean, I see like so much good stuff like coming in once you make that change. Once you make that change, it's like, wow, like so much good stuff coming in. Okay, well, this is freaky because we just got 3 of the same chakras in his throat. So somebody, you got to get stuff off your chest, because what's not coming off your chest and what you're not speaking up about is affecting your throat chakra, it's affecting your heart chakra, it's affecting your solar plexus, your sacral. You're not balanced. And that's why the orange calcite came out, because you need to find that balance and that grounding. You need to find your voice to speak up and deal with this and move along. So I'm going to grab the book quickly because I know it's workaholic, isolation, hermit, isolation, same thing, and bittersweet, okay? So let's see what we got, and then I'm going to end it off. Let's see, because I think bittersweet is giving us a nice ending, if I'm going to be honest. And that's a nice little note to end off on. Okay, so workaholic, we got here the earthy brown of creation mixes with inspirational violet. Hold on. Sorry. The card indicates one of the most powerful manifesting energies. Now you are prolific. If what you are creating stalls, you may need to recharge. Know your limits. I want to look in here as well, though. Am I working too much and suffering from burnout? Is there something important that I'm avoiding doing? I know, you know, whoever's watching, you know what it is you got to let go of. You know if it's a job, you know if it's a friend, you know if it's a mindset, you know if it's a partner, a husband, wife, whatever. You know, like, you know what this is. And I feel it's around money, and we got workaholic, so, and I got blue on. So it's like Aquarius. This is fucking Aquarius. Like, they love the blues. And then we got isolation. A childlike playfulness is hidden under Sapphire's serious, elegant exterior. This card denotes wealth and an ability to do everything well. Trust and loyalty are indicated. Sapphire also has a great capacity for healing. So let's say, do not wait for the right time to live your life. You are on the verge of something big, but if you don't participate, it could pass you by. And that's what I mean. That's what I'm feeling. It's like big changes here. So much luck. Like, you got so many cards that just indicate luck. It's like, are you going to let it pass you by being in isolation and being in that fear mindset? Are you going to let this big opportunity pass you by that's going to like pretty much change your life? And then we got bittersweet. Bittersweet, there's an inner strength here helping you to rise above circumstances and do the right thing. It is time to set aside your personal agenda for the good of the group. The person you are becoming is capable of more than you imagined. And it says, the passing of all things is inevitable. Whatever is happening may require release. This card also represents unexpected news. So you definitely, I mean, it's a release. It's a release, guys. Throat chakra, heart chakra. There's stuff going on here. If you're not in a Reiki, just check into it. Ask me, send me a message, ask me any questions. But to end it off, like, I'm going to get one more card. I don't know, I feel like I need to do this card, but this is a healing spirit. Universal love is true love, so love all. It definitely wants you to remember just to be kind. I think whatever it is you're letting go, even if they're not accepting it and being a bit of a jerk or whatever you want to use to say they're being, you don't have to resort to their energy, because that's going to be lower vibrational for you, because you're trying to move into a higher vibrational like plane or whatever you want to call it. And by sinking to their level, it's just going to slow you down even more. Just accept like what is and let go and move forward and just allow all of this good stuff to come in, because I really, really feel it. I'm going to get one more tarot. I love my cards. I got one. Abundance, family, everything. Like, I knew I had to do tarot. Everything you wanted. If you can just change that mindset and let go of something that is affecting you here, right? You're going to step into this. You're going to have a great union. You're going to have luck. You're going to look back on a silver lining. You are going to feel like you are in your flow, and it's going to be like, wow, I'm so glad I had the strength to do what I did. All right, guys. Hope we have a great Aquarius season. And we still got a week left yet in Capricorn season, so I don't want to take away from Caps. But I do really love an Aquarius energy. I really love their mindset. They're very intellectual, and you can just have very deep conversations, which I love. I can talk to Aquarius for hours and hours until the sun comes up. And like, just, I get on the phone, I think, one time with an Aquarius for like 8 hours. It was pretty intense, but it was amazing as well, right? The holes we went down. But yeah, so mindset shift, babes. You know what you gotta do. Alrighty. Take care.